Hey guys, welcome back to Bows Fan TV, and today we're doing a match preview for our game against Sligo tomorrow evening at the showgrounds. Um, yeah, it's probably a game I think we have to win. It was obviously some game on Friday last week. It's a 2-2 draw in the Dublin Derby, great game, good atmosphere. Um, you know, it was a good comeback. Obviously, we probably didn't see that coming after going 2-0 down. We looked down and out, really, didn't we? It's always very hard to come back against a team like Rovers. Obviously they won the league 3 years in a row, and not a lot of people would have thought there'd be a way back for us. But look, the lads kept their heads up, they kept going at it, they kept their heads up, and we came back and we got the point. It was a good game, obviously good atmosphere, great advert for the league. On telly as well. I'm sure a lot of people saw it and thought, look, that it's obviously good advert for the league, and yeah, good performance all around. I thought we deserved it. I actually thought we had a better team for most of that game. We, look, the first half was quite even. We felt, we were kind of we had chances, I suppose. We McDonald had a good chance. I remember in the first sort of 10, 15 minutes that I think just went past the post. Um, Afalabi, I think had a shot as well that was saved by Poles. But yeah, we go in at half time and you're thinking, yeah, we're doing all right here. We can maybe try and get a few more chances going. Then yeah, we could probably get something from this game. But we go 2-0 down. We were in the first whatever 15, 10 minutes of the second half, and you're thinking, God, it's probably game over now. But look, we kept at it. We had to go back from Afalabi, and you know, confidence starts to grow within the stadium. I think after that point, you know. It was a good finish from Afalabi as well. Look, now we got a bit of luck there with it coming off like with it coming off Lopez, but it was still a good finish. Hit off the post and in, and yeah, we kept going. Then we probably could have easily won that game. We felt, but Clark, I think a couple of minutes before he got the equaliser, he had a chance that he probably could have done better with. He hit it right at poles, but he redeemed himself anyway with the equaliser. And yeah, look, great scenes, good night. We'll take the point, we'll move on and head into this game. And yeah, look, it's a struggling Sligo team, a team that have been really poor lately, and they obviously got a pretty bad defeat there against UCD last week. A 2-1 defeat out on the bowl, and there's a lot of pressure on John Russell at the moment. He just hasn't really gotten going. I felt, even at the start of the season, I felt that Sligo would struggle. I looked at their team and thought, where's the goals going to come from? Obviously, sorry, Max Mata had a good start to the season. He was scoring goals, but they seem to have sort of dried up a little bit. And that they are struggling to find the back of the net. Even that goal against UCD, I was watching the highlights, was a bit of a jammy one. I think it got a hit off. I think it was David Cawley and went in. It was a bit of a scrappy goal, but there's still they still got some good players. Don't get me wrong. They're on their day. They're a good. They are a good side. They have Mata, other players as well that can cause you problems. But you know, it's still it's still been a pretty underwhelming season from them. You know, Obviously we won up here back in April, 1-0. It was quite a tight game. There was not much in it. We got a goal near the end from Novak, and yeah, it's not easy going to the showgrounds. Particularly over the years, it's been a tough place to go for teams to get wins. Sligo, they are capable of pulling something out of the bag. I know they went on a pretty similar run maybe a month or so ago, and then they got a big win against Derry at the showgrounds. It was 1-0. So they are capable of pulling the odd result out of the bag. But this season they just haven't been good enough. The players, I think that we all nailed their squad. Maybe wasn't capable of challenging for Europe, but I didn't expect it to go this bad for them. You know, for us anyway, I think this is a game we have to win. You know, we're coming up against a poor Sligo side. We need to stay in the European mix because obviously there are two games there on Monday. The whole top four were in action. Dundalk got a point against Pats. That was a good-ish result for us, I suppose. Now I know it's saw us drop out of the top four, but if, at least I think if Dundalk had won that, maybe it would have been a poor result. Because I think third is looking a bit it's hanging in the balance for us a little bit now. Maybe the best we could do was fourth. If you could go on a run, obviously we could still finish as high as maybe third or so. But right now, I think we're fifth, and obviously that's just because of the results on Monday. Obviously, we've two games in hand coming up against. I think I think it's in July. We're away to Shells and at home to UCD. So no, they are two winnable games. It's a good opportunity for us to get back up there. When the other teams are playing in Europe, and it is two winnable games for us there. But I think right now for this game, it's a game we need to win to stay in that mix because obviously there's other games as well. I think Pats are at home to UCD. You'd imagine they'll win that. I don't know who Dundalk. I think Dundalk are playing Rovers. So that would be a tough game for them. So it is a good opportunity for us to overtake Dundalk. Um, I don't think I've changed the team too much. I was quite impressed with how we played on Friday. I thought we were probably the better team throughout the game. So I'd probably go with the same team, which was what Talbot, Horton, Novak, Casper, Kirk, uh, Boko, McDonald, Flores, Akintunde, Afalabi, and Koo. So yeah, I think that'll probably be the team. I don't think will change too much. I know a lot of people will probably think, why aren't you starting Clark? Clark deserves a start after how well he played when he came on and obviously when he got the goal. But I don't know. I think if would have midfield of Flores, McDonald, and Clark be a little bit too attacking for an away game. Maybe I don't know. I think Clark's a good player, obviously. Um, but we have seen, I think, more from him when he's come off the bench as an impact player. He's good on he's so direct with the ball. He gets the ball and he runs with it. He doesn't turn back. He just drives forward. And I think that could be that could be key to us winning this game. Sligo if it's in the last few moments of the game, last half hour on, and it's maybe 0-0 or 1-1 or something, and we need the goal. We can bring Clark on, and he can run at that Sligo defence. He will probably be tired, and that could be key to us winning this game. Score prediction, I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win for us. I think, like I said, we have to win, I feel. If we don't, then it's disappointing because, Sligo are not good at the moment at all. They're in a bad place right now. They could find themselves sucked into that relegation battle if they're not careful. But I think they'll be okay. But it depends really on how Cork and Drogheda they get on. I know they're playing each other tomorrow as well. So Sligo, it's a big game for them as well. They don't want to be sucked into that playoff spot. But I think we'll win the game. I think we need to win the game. I don't expect it to be a free flowing kind of game. It could be a bit scrappy. Obviously I hope we win. I'd love to say something a bit more convincing. Like a 2-0, 3-0 or something. But I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it'll be tight. But I fancy us to get the 3 points. And yeah, look, seems more than capable of doing it. We've seen that in the performance against Rovers. Afalabi and Akintunde did well, particularly Afalabi. Rightfully so. He was man of the match. He was excellent throughout the game. He caused Rovers defence so much problems. Um, there's no denying that he works hard and gets and he gets a bit of stick, from not scoring enough goals, and that's what you're judged on when you're a striker. But I think as the season goes on, hopefully the penny will drop for him, and he'll start to get more goals. And, hopefully he can get another maybe in this game. It'd be great for his confidence, to get him going because there's been times this season where he's been playing well but not getting the goals, and hopefully we can start to see more goals from him. So I think that team that we put out there, arguably when everyone's fit, is probably our best team. I know Horton looks like he's going to be on his way out. I think this could be his last game. I know because he's on loan. I think in England, isn't it, that the players, their contracts and all expire and their loans and all expire on the 30th of June. But I think because this game falls on that day, he's allowed to play this game. So I think this could be his last. And, hopefully we'll bring someone in. I know there's been talk about a Polish right back coming in. So look, we'll see what comes of that. But Yeah, you know what? I think we'll win the game 2-1. Hopefully, Sligo's a good trip down as well. I'll be heading down myself. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can bring a good crowd and we can be lively and encourage the team to get the win and yeah, look, if we need to win, we need to stay in that European mix and yeah, look, please God, it's Sligo struggling and yeah, look, 2-1 win, get the 3 points, head home, and yeah, build on that. So yeah, that's from the end of the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you think at the end of this game, your score predictions, whatever, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.